Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 as Italy. In the last episode we finally finished our crisis war against most of Europe and ended up releasing Romania, tiny 3 states Romania, which was absolutely not worth all the effort, objectively speaking, but it was fun. And we asserted our dominance over the other great powers, which is, of course, the most important thing. So we are now losing money, and most of this I think is from industrial subsidies. Seems to be the largest expenditure there, but we're going to just leave it alone for the moment and see if things fix themselves. Politically, we have truces, of course, now with almost all of our neighbours. Our truce with Spain, though, was from a separate war and it expires in only a year. We'll be able to go to war with them after that. And we have no truce with Switzerland, and since that's the only neighbour that we have in Europe, apart from, I guess, the Ottomans over here, we don't have a truce with. Technically, I suppose we have Montenegro. But the only real target left for us in Europe right now, we may as well start justifying a war against them. Which we're just going to go ahead and acquire state. We're already over the infamy limit by a significant way, so it's not going to make much of a difference. We have some ships built that haven't met up at our rally point, so let's get them to where they're supposed to be. I think that was all of them. Minority building restrictions. In our efforts to assimilate our Slovene provinces into the Italian state, bright minds within our administration have come up with an idea to restrict the rights of the Slovene minority and others to construct buildings and own land. So we can increase assimilation rate and raise militancy for non-accepted, or non-accepted cultures lose consciousness. We'll increase the assimilation rate, I think. Alright, so we're still not making any money at all. It's mostly these lumber mills that are costing us huge amounts of money. So maybe we'll just stop subsidizing those. It was the one in Campania especially. Cancel subsidies for that. I think Lombardia as well was the second most. Actually, Sicily. Oh no, wait, it was Lombardia. The one that we just defunded has already dropped off that list. So we'll unsubsidize that one, see how that affects our income. Pretty positively. As pretty much expected. I'm sure those factories will end up going bankrupt, but that is fine by me. We gained 7.3 infamy, okay. Of course, Romania has now ended up in our sphere since we liberated them, but unfortunately we can't get an alliance with them because being over the infamy limit, everyone has a huge penalty to allying with us. Grievous insults. A group of Italian citizens who left Italy some time ago on an expedition to Dainam has been viciously refused entry to the country. So we can get a cut down to size CB on them. Or we can lose a little prestige. We'll just get the CB, but probably not bother using it. The Swiss menace. As everyone knows, Switzerland is out to get us. Absolutely, so we get faster CB generation there. And we're about to finish shift work. Let's go ahead and get the electric furnace. Steel alloys. And actually do have ports still under construction. We have a very large communist rebellion. Okay. Well, we might not actually be able to put this one down. This is a serious one. But if we end up falling to the communists, I guess it's not the end of the world. We'll lose our sphere. I'm not too worried about that. Let's just put those on Hunt Rebels for the moment. And how about you as well? Let's actually put our military spending up. You have a few down in Africa as well, or maybe just the one even. Send this army from here to deal with it. And we're going to have to manually transport troops over to Sardinia. Which I will go ahead and do right now. Alright, let's get more of our armies in on this. Okay, faster CB generation. Across Antarctica, the Royal Geographic Society has announced that an award will be presented to the first expedition that reaches the South Pole. We will, of course, outfit an expedition, because why wouldn't we? So we have lost one occupation here. Actually, two. Guess I missed the other message. But otherwise, I think we're going to be okay here. Professor criticizes voting system. A professor at one of our most prestigious universities has published a tract on political philosophy. So let's see, we can have Pops become 10% more in favor of the Jefferson method and gain plurality, or we can gain 6 prestige. I think probably at 100% plurality, yeah. So that's not an issue. We'll just gain prestige. Okay, that was our battle down in Africa. Just leave that army where it is. Centrally located there. And we have an election starting. Tensions in Provence. Of course, we will brook no interference in our rule of Provence. And how is our CB generation going? Almost done. So, we could go ahead and start supporting the Fascist Party. Let's just check out their policies. If they are in favor of jingoism, then I think we'll go ahead and do it, as they are. Everything else is fine by me. So we're probably not going to get them elected, certainly not in this election. And if we want to get them elected at all, we'll probably have to use our national focuses to do it. So we're going for protectionism in this case anyway. Tensions in Rhone. Absolutely not. And we have gained the Acquire State CB. Okay. Let's just make sure we have no more hostile sieges going on. Yeah, I think we're fine. We do have all of our forts, as I was mentioning at some point before this rebellion broke out. Some of them finishing construction. Let's just check our naval bases as well. We'll expand the ones that we can. Actually, though, we're not as high on money as we used to be, so maybe we'll hold off on the naval bases for the moment. They are very expensive. But we have our CB, of course, so we can go ahead and declare war. Switzerland is allied with the Netherlands and Poland. We don't really want to do anything to Poland, but we'll fight them if they join. Acquire East Switzerland. We're actually, I think, not going to be able to full annex them, since we won't be able to take their capital region in this war. And I guess this costs 100 war score to demand anyway. That's fine. We'll take what we can. So we're going for state capitalism. The Ottoman Empire has entered an alliance with Spain, okay. And Lithuanian nationalists have enforced their demands in the Russian Empire, release Lithuania. Okay, hi Lithuania. Let's see. They have no more actual cores, but there's a lot of Poland-Lithuania cores. Interesting. I don't know exactly what has to be done to form Poland-Lithuania. I guess Poland can probably do it if they conquer all of the Polish-Lithuanian cores, or they may have decisions or something. If they take all of their cores, which is just these ones here in Germany. Let's hope they try and do that at some point. Voting fraud. A major instance of voting fraud has occurred in an election for a local assembly in one of our states. So we can have Pops and Campania become more conservative, or have them become more liberal. They can be more conservative, that's fine. So I guess there's not any reason really to take it slowly here. In this invasion, we'll just get more armies into Austria. Gonna take a bit of attrition. And we're going to be attacking into the mountains a bit, but we should be able to handle it. Even if only by piling a whole bunch of troops on there. And we have gas attack and they have not got gas defense, so that should definitely make it easy for us. So we do not want laissez-faire, we'll have only 5% of that, please. So we want moralism here. Fortunately not getting a lot of the election events that allow us to increase jingoism. Which would not only help us get the Fascist Party elected, but also be good for us in and of itself, since it would allow us to more easily add war goals. We'll just retreat from this battle. Actually, let's just pile more troops on instead. Where are you going? Please stay here. Oh, we have a Polish army down here, which I am just going to ignore. Actually, is Poland the war leader? They are. Okay, maybe we'll have to go and fight Poland a bit more than I was expecting. Residency. Yeah, let's go 30% more in favor, please. Gained another core. All the tea in Italy. The tea harvest is unusually large this year, and nowhere is it larger than in Lodoir. We'll just lose some consciousness and militancy there, I suppose. Not really a big deal. Trade policy, we want protectionism. Battle is not going especially well for us, but I don't think we're going to get a better one. So I guess we should really just probably pile more troops in. It's going to take months either way. Jingoism. Fortunately, we can't actually increase jingoism, so we'll just take only 5% pacifism. And let's see, we're definitely not going to be able to get military access through Austria, so we're going to have to transport some troops over. Start with this army, which is smaller than the Polish army there, which is a little concerning, but I'm pretty sure we have better tech than they do. They have only 50% tactics, so yeah, not too concerned about this. Residency, which we cannot actually encourage, okay. France has declared war on Germany. Seems we have precipitated some other wars here. They're taking Alsace-Lorraine, or trying to. So we shouldn't have any trouble fighting this army with the tactics difference. We, of course, I think are on 125% or something. And I think I said war there, but of course I meant battle. Yeah, this is going to be just fine. Okay, conservative and reactionary parties in power again. Which is totally fine by me. Ooh, and we have a Polish army down here in Egypt. Let's send an army up there to take care of that. Access from France, sure. Actually would rather France win this war, I suppose, since it makes Germany less powerful and they're closer to being a competitor to us. Not that anybody is really a competitor to us at this point. And we did win this army at this battle. How many different words can I refer to a battle by in this episode? Portugal wants military access. We will allow them, I suppose. And we won the battle. Fairly even casualties on both sides. The army is retreating up to here. Let's see if we can get there first and get some defensive terrain. Yes, we didn't. That's fine though. Invented electric furnaces. Not sure what is a good idea here. Let's get behaviorism. It's going to be 1919, I think, for all of these military techs. Or 1914 in some cases. So a little while before we can get any of those. And if we actually need to go and siege Poland to win this war, I'm not sure if we'll be able to do it, since I'm pretty sure nobody in the whole world is going to give us military access. Everyone will have minus 1,000 from infamy. So let's hope that we can win anyway. It actually seems pretty unlikely since we're going to need 100 war score. We can build automobile factories. And our army is on the way up. Peace offer from Poland. They want white peace. Nope. Alright, so we have Switzerland fully occupied anyway. Poland is again offering us a white peace. Well, we know they wouldn't accept this, and our war score is only at 67%. We will get some ticking war score from our war goal here. Possibly enough to get us up to 100%. We'll have to wait and see, I suppose. Because we are definitely not going to be able to occupy Poland. I'm pretty sure that it's just impossible, since they're landlocked and no one will give us access. Oh, Germany's only at minus 991. That's pretty close. Lithuania, maybe? Of course not. Romania is in our sphere, so of course they're as high as minus 848. Okay, well, we'll just have to hope that we can get there from ticking war score, but we are out of time for this episode, so we'll have to do it in the next one. Thanks for watching, and join me again then.